Hey, everybody, welcome to Did You Hear About This? I'm Bill.
I am Scott.
I'm just thinking about what you just told me.
What's that?
What you're watching.
Yeah. People at work were talking about this. It just came out. I think it's number 4 on Netflix this week. Amy Bradley is missing.
That sounds so scandalous.
Well, she went missing off of a Royal Caribbean cruise ship back in 1998 and still hasn't been found to this very day.
So she fell off the cruise ship?
Well, that's one of the theories.
She was pushed off the cruise. I mean, either way, she is not on the cruise ship anymore, so she's in the water.
Or she got off at the port and was smuggled off at the port, maybe sold into sex trafficking. There was all kinds of things going on that were floated as potential answers.
Oh, because I had said to you that I read something. Coincidentally, I had read that like 45 people go missing every year from cruise ship disasters. I guess they fall off the cruise. How many people are falling off cruise ship boats?
Well, a lot of them do include unlimited alcohol.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that. Let me see how far I can lean over.
Oh my God, look at that seagull. But, yeah, I mean, it was a 3-part story. Each episode was like 45 minutes to an hour long. So a pretty quick watch. We watched it in one evening. And of the whole story and of everything, because she was on the cruise with her parents and her brother, and there was a lot going on, a lot of different layers, but still no resolution. She's still missing. A lot of intriguing, weird facts and things that were just like, wow, that's some interesting evidence. But I think one part of the story that gets well overlooked, her brother's name was Brad Bradley. That motherfucker's name was Bradley Bradley.
I love it. That's great.
Like, that just shows that maybe these parents aren't as innocent as they seem. That's a sick fucking thing to do to a kid.
There's a guitar player for Billy Idol named Steve Stevens. I like that too.
Yeah, I guess people do things like that, but that's weird to me.
What about Chris Cross? Christopher, what's the other guy?
Chris Christopherson?
Chris Christopherson.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know your parents are assholes when they give you a name like that.
Yeah, like, way to phone it in.
So I'd be furious if I sat through this entire documentary and they didn't give you, here's what actually happened. I've noticed that.
Nobody knows what actually happened.
Yeah, I've noticed that in documentaries. It's like, at the end, you're going to get the result. What's the outcome of all this? And then they're like, we don't know.
The search is still on.
This is one of those kind of documentaries.
The search is still on. And there is reason to believe that she's not dead and she's still out there.
What's that reason? I guess I got to watch the show.
I'm going to leave it up to you to find out.
Sounds interesting.
It's worth watching, for sure.
I'd like a good documentary.
Yeah.
I'm watching one called Cheech and Chong's Last Movie, which is really just a documentary.
It's not a documentary. It was
really,
the making of their last movie.
It's basically a documentary. It's a Cheech and Chong documentary with like little things filled in. They're in a car driving like they were in Up in Smoke.
Oh, yes. I saw when they were advertising, like when they were making this.
Yeah, I thought there'd be more fiction in it. There's no fiction. I'm halfway through. There's no fiction. It's a documentary. It's just stylized.
How long is this?
I don't know, because like Cheech and Chong, and to be in the spirit of Cheech and Chong, I was smoking. So
could have been 10 minutes. Could have been 3 hours.
I might be done the damn thing and not even aware.
It was just playing in a loop and you had no idea. That's how you know it's good.
But I knew everything about it. I was just watching it like, nah, I didn't learn anything new. Like if you're a fan like I am,
yeah,
you read enough. You're basically caught up on Cheech and Chong from everything else that's out there. So I'm not quite sure why it was made. They're putting in footage that I found on the internet already. But it's fun to go back down that road. I love Cheech and Chong movies. I really do.
This is the thing they were promoting at like music festivals and stuff this past year.
Yeah.
We talked about for news stories in the past, I think.
Yeah, it's $5.99 on Amazon.
Oh, brother.
I ponied up.
Yeah, I mean, I meant to watch that Death of a Unicorn that you talked about because you said that's now on Max, but I didn't get a chance to check that out yet.
Yeah, it'll still be there when you're ready.
Yeah, I guess.
It'll be on there.
You checked out Happy Gilmore, you said.
I did. I watched it. I watched it last Sunday.
What'd you think?
Well, I don't remember anything about it, so it didn't stick with me. But I know for the hour and a half of watching it, I enjoyed it. It was completely callbacks to the first movie.
Oh, that's all it was.
That's all it was. But for some reason, I was into it.
You text me, you're like, hey, that was pretty funny.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, like I said, it was like, first I said a C, then I said C+. I might give it a B as far as movie grade.
Well, maybe I'd give it a B is a movie that tried really hard, didn't quite get to A. This movie didn't look like it tried very hard. But enjoyability, I'll give it an A because it's right on my alley. Because I loved Happy Gilmore.
I don't regret watching it.
Quality, I'm giving it like a C-.
Yeah, I mean, acting wasn't great.
And there were a lot of cameos in it. I know there were people popping up that I was supposed to know. Yeah. I had no idea. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, well, that seems weird, so I guess I was supposed to know who that was.
I know there was Eminem. He was in it.
Yeah.
Well, is this spoiling? I guess.
No, it's all over my Discover.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like how they had, I don't know if he was the son of the original guy, the big guy who used to play Jaws.
He's not the son. That guy's actually a basketball player.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was running around naked. I like that. That was funny.
He was a distraction.
He was great. I like that.
Yeah. There were some funny parts. What do you think of Rob Schneider's cameo?
I mean, that was a blink and you miss it kind of cameo.
Told you, literally 3 seconds on screen.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine, what do you think he get paid for that?
I don't know.
He was driving a tractor, like a lawn tractor.
Yeah, it seemed more like a cameo from Waterboy than it did a cameo from Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, I'm forgetting what he said.
You can do it.
You can do it.
You
right, that's it.
That was it. That's what he said in Waterboy.
That was Waterboy?
That was Waterboy.
They all run together for me.
It's true.
I don't know.
It's true.
So that doesn't make any sense. Why'd you have a Waterboy cameo?
Yeah, I don't know.
The wacky world of Adam Sandler. Bringing it all together.
It's the Sandler verse.
The Sandler. Oh, God.
Well, you weren't the only person watching Happy Gilmore 2.
That's right. It's a news story. Good segue. Let's segue to our first news story. From Variety, Adam Sandler's Happy Gilmore 2 debuts to 46.7 million views, biggest Netflix U.S. film opening ever.
Yeah.
That's shocking.
It's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. I thought Adam Sandler was completely done, but people really gave a shit about Happy Gilmore 2.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of people already subscribed to Netflix, and it was something new to watch, so it's not like they were spending any more money to go out and do this. It took no effort to click on that button to watch Happy Gilmore 2.
I think about how the executives at these kind of streaming stations work, right? Because they're putting content on to lure in new viewers,
new subscribers.
Yeah. I mean, so they're like, this one's gonna be a hit. This one's gonna bring everybody to Netflix. Like that must be what they thought when they greenlit all these Sandler movies.
I guess. I mean, Netflix is so big. Do they even have any real competition? I mean, yeah, there's free versions out there where you can watch lesser quality movies and things, but like Netflix is kind of its own thing.
Why do you think it's different than Disney Plus or HBO Max?
Yeah, I mean, it's just completely different IPs, I guess.
Or Apple TV. They have their own movies.
Okay.
They have their own shows. They also syndicate other shows and movies.
Yeah, but I still think they have, like, Netflix has a much deeper library of things to show. They're not beholden just to Disney stuff or just, like, is Apple showing non-Apple Plus things?
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm barely on my Apple subscription.
Like, I feel that Paramount has, like, their stuff that they show on NBC and Paramount and Peacock or whatever the fuck. But, yeah, there's not, like, Nickelodeon they have. But, you know, Netflix's brand, there's no borders for Netflix, I feel.
Kind of like Amazon, though, in a way.
Okay, Amazon might be a good one, but I still think Netflix is head and shoulders above Amazon.
Yeah. I know they're the most famous. When you say Netflix, yeah. When you say streaming, you might as well say Netflix.
Right.
It's like when you say tissues, you might as well say Kleenex.
Right. So when I say this, what I mean is, who's going to jump over to Netflix that's not already on Netflix just to watch Adam Sandler? That's weird to me.
I was reading an article where there was a guy saying, all right, if you want to save some money, turn off Paramount and Disney Plus in August. There's nothing really new coming on.
Yeah.
So maybe they have a problem where people shut down the service for a little while and then go back to it and shut down. So maybe they're like, we got to constantly put on monthly hits to keep these
people from cutting off
from
and coming back.
Ping-ponging. Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know. I'm
Who
guessing.
the fuck got that much kind of time? I'm like, I'll piss away $22 some other way this month if I don't keep this. So Let it ride.
Yeah, I forget.
No shit.
I turned off a bunch. I wanted to watch that Twisted Metal 2 came out.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's coming out. And I was like, wait, I think I closed that one. I guess I got to go open up Paramount.
Yeah, I never watched it. But
yeah, it's pretty dumb.
Well, you got any mailbag, any fuck-upperies, anything going on from last week?
Brother Steve had a fuck-uppery, but I forgot to write it down. But it's a history one. It had something to do with the Alamo.
I have one from the Alamo. I mentioned famous people that died at the Alamo, and I did mention Davy Crockett. And then I also mentioned Daniel Boone. Daniel Boone did not die at the Alamo. It was Jim Bowie, famous for the Bowie knife.
Baba Bowie?
Baba Bowie.
Yes. I think he was David's father.
Yeah, David Bowie.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, Jim Bowie died at the, or Bowie, I don't know how he pronounced it. It's spelled Bowie. He died at the Alamo. Bowie. Definitely Bowie. Anyway, Daniel Boone did not.
Well, Daniel Boone, his parents live.
No, that was his house.
His house is nearby me.
Yeah, like a half mile up the road.
On this street?
Yeah. You live on Daniel Boone Drive. Like, that road's Daniel Boone Drive.
But there's like 30 Daniel Boone drives around here. This is the most confusing little country town.
Yeah.
So Daniel Boone lived on my street and I don't even know it? I thought only his family lived on this street.
No, that was his.
How about that, everybody? I live on Daniel Boone's street, who died at the Alamo.
Yeah. And most people are like, is that the guy that bought Pee-wee's bike?
Yeah, right.
Because nobody knows Daniel Boone.
Yeah, we were talking upstairs about history and right before we started the show, and Chase is here, right? So I was saying to Chase, I was like, do you like school? He's, I hate school. I said, I hated school too. Couldn't stand it. And now I don't know anything about history, not a thing. So when you said Daniel Boone, I heard it. I went, oh, okay. I believe it. But that's Pennsylvania. We're in Pennsylvania compared to Texas. It was very unlikely Daniel Boone was in Texas.
No, he was. He actually did a lot of his exploring, and he was a trailblazer. So he, before there were roads, there were paths and trails, and he was an explorer who did a lot of his work in Kentucky.
Okay. Shit.
But he was a native of Pennsylvania.
Oh, what that travel must have been like on a horse and carriage.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Or on foot for that matter.
How do you get back? I know you got a compass, but
it's like, I live here now.
Yeah, pretty much. It's got to be that
Landmarks, doing a lot of traveling alongside of rivers and streams and things like that.
Dropping breadcrumbs and hoping the crows don't eat them.
I don't think that was effective, but maybe. So that was one of my fuck-upperies. I do have a mailbag, too.
Oh, let's hear it.
I heard from Brother Rob, who said that, yes, he 100% can verify that while he learned of Ozzy and Hulk Hogan through their music and wrestling accordingly, you really didn't get to know the people until the goddamn reality shows came out.
It's shocking to me. That thing was only on for 3 years.
Yeah.
Maybe 4. Yeah, I believe it. Reality TV is so big, and I am just not a part of it. I avoid it.
I always avoided it.
Yeah.
I think I watched the first season of Survivor and really haven't looked at reality TV since.
Yeah, Amy liked when you were like, that's your opinion, your opinion. I'm like, well, yeah, but the opposite was his opinion. His opinion.
Yeah, but the greater world, Bill, outside of your bubble, probably reality television. Brother Rob confirms.
How old is he? Do you know?
I probably got 5 years on him, so he's probably about 40.
So this show came out in like 2002.
Yeah.
2003, early 2000s.
Jenna wants to go back and watch it again because it keeps popping up on her social media shit. I guess because he died.
Yeah, I guess. It was huge.
Yeah. And the thought I had about this, because you were like, God, I hated that show. He looked like such a fucking idiot. And you're absolutely right. I don't disagree with that at all. But what he did by basically looking like a goddamn fool, he really set the stage for his family to become famous, because I wouldn't know who the fuck Kelly Osbourne or Jack Osbourne or even Sharon Osbourne, for that matter, was before that show came out.
Are they even still around? Are they famous anymore? Were they like, we've had enough? That was enough camera time for us.
Now they're all doing shit. Jack Osbourne was doing some kind of paranormal show, and Kelly Osbourne just got engaged to the guy from Slipknot. And Sharon Osbourne, she was doing The View up until she wasn't.
That's right. She was doing that. And that the talent show, America's Got Talent. She was on that for a while.
Sure.
Yeah.
Again, that's more reality TV I just never watched.
Yeah, I forgot how famous she got.
Yeah. But she was just what, like a manager, like a band director, a band manager?
She was a manager.
She was a manager of Black Sabbath and of Ozzy. But fucked if I'd have known who she was before the Osbournes TV show.
Well, I don't think she did Black Sabbath.
Oh, she didn't.
And she did. She was working with. Well, I could be wrong. Maybe she did. But she was working with Ozzy. She
did the Smashing Pumpkins because she fucking hated Billy Corgan.
Well, she screwed over tons of bands. She was shrewd.
Really?
Yeah, she was like a lot of people hate her.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people hate her because she would rip you off evidently.
Oh.
So she was a shrewd businesswoman.
So the record companies probably really liked her.
They probably loved her. They're like, more money in our pocket.
Yeah, but by playing the fucking jester, man, like he made them household names. And then there are other two kids that like they also have that never took part of the Osbournes that nobody knows who the fuck they are.
There's two? I thought there was one.
There's at least one. I thought there were two.
Could be 20 out there knowing how Ozzy was on the road.
He got caught a couple times.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I read those stories, too.
Yeah, right? So, Brother Rob wanted to let us know that that's how he learned more about these people than he ever knew before.
How about Hulk Hogan? Did he mention Hulk Hogan?
He did. You said you learned about Hogan and Ozzy more from reality TV than you did from what they were putting out there on wrestling or on records.
Amazing. That's just amazing to me.
Yeah.
I was watching a Hulk Hogan movie the other day. I lasted about 10 minutes. Suburban Commando.
Oh, I thought you were going to say No Holds Barred.
No, I've never seen that.
I saw that in the theater when I was a kid.
Is Hogan in that?
Yeah, it's like a wrestling movie. He's like the main character. He wrestled a guy named Zeus, like this big, like 7'2" guy.
Yeah, I remember Zeus.
Kind of cross-eyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just saw Zeus in something. I was watching Universal Soldier. I think he was in that.
Yeah.
I think he was one of the soldiers. Zeus.
Yep.
He was in a Sublime video.
Yeah, he was.
Where's Zeus?
That's a great question.
Let's invite him to be on the show.
He might be available.
All right, well, we have other things to talk about. So here's something that I thought was interesting I wanted to share with you. This came from my friend Jen, and I'm reading it right out of Wikipedia, so you know it's true.
Yeah, nobody edits that.
What do you remember about the Noid?
You got to avoid him.
The Domino's Pizza, the Noid.
You got to avoid the Noid. He ruins pizzas. And the heat bag that they started delivering pizzas in that kept pizzas fresh blocked the Noid from ruining your pizza.
That's more than I know.
Yeah?
I know the Noid was made to stop the drivers from hitting that 30-minute or less mark.
Yeah.
And that's why it was avoid the Noid.
Okay.
So
It was also claymation.
And he was claymation.
Yeah.
He wasn't real.
Well, I mean, in the commercials, he was claymation. He looked like he was a California Raisin dropout.
Well, evidently he was real.
Oh, my God. What is this going to be?
At least to this one guy who thought they were talking about him when they were talking about the Noid. This is called the Chambly hostage incident. All right. On January 30th, 1989, Kenneth Lamar Noid, a mentally ill man who believed that the Avoid the Noid campaign was personally directed towards and was antagonizing him, entered a Domino's restaurant in Chambly, Georgia. Have you heard of this?
I did.
I just saw you light up. I was like, you know this. Armed with a .357 Magnum, Noid then held two employees hostage for over 5 hours. After ranting to the employees that the then owner of Domino's, Tom Monahan, was fraudulent and had stolen his name, he first forced them to call the Domino's headquarters to demand $100,000 and a white limousine as a getaway car for him.
So inconspicuous.
A white limousine. It's got to be a white limo.
Unbelievable.
After offering to exchange a hostage for a copy of American postmodern author Robert Anton Wilson's 1985 novel The Widow's Son, Noid reneged on his offer when an officer brought him the book.
Wait, it went from $100,000 and a white limo getaway car to a copy of this book?
To exchange a hostage.
Oh, just for not for the whole getting out, just for the okay. That was a plea. Okay.
So they bring the book and he goes, no, I'm not doing this deal anymore. Noid then became hungry and forced the captive employees to make him 2 pizzas.
Well, of course.
While Noid ate the pizzas with his gun in his lap, the hostages escaped. Noid surrendered to the police shortly after. 2 shots were fired by Noid during the incident, both of them hitting the ceiling.
I'm surprised he didn't shoot himself in the left foot and then shoot himself in the right foot.
This poor guy.
Unbelievable.
Noid was charged with kidnapping, aggravated assault, extortion, and possession of a firearm during a crime. He was found not guilty by reason of insanity.
Okay.
Noid subsequently spent some time at a mental institution, but died by suicide on February 23rd, 1995. This incident was widely believed to have caused Domino's Pizza to discontinue advertising using the Noid as their mascot, but the claim has been rejected by the company and their advertisers.
Well, I thought they brought the Noid back for a little bit. Am I making that up?
Did they? I don't know.
I felt like recently I saw the Noid before. It could have been a nostalgia thing on YouTube now that I think about it.
Remember they had a game?
Yeah.
They had a video game.
A video game. Absolutely.
Yeah, it was big for a minute.
I liked when companies would do shit like that. There was the 7-Up Spot video game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there was that. There was the Noid. There was a couple different ones.
There was a fighter that had Pepsi Man.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I don't remember the game. It was like Virtual Fighter or something that had Pepsi Man.
Well, there was a Pepsi Man video game where you go around and collect Pepsi logos.
Who was Pepsi Man? I don't remember Pepsi Man. Do you?
Angry Video Game Nerd did a whole episode about Pepsi Man.
Was that a mascot that I'm not remembering?
I think it was made up for this video game.
Made up for the game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pepsi Man.
But I didn't. So I did hear about this story. I didn't know that the guy's last name was actually Noid, though. I knew he thought that it was targeted towards him, but I didn't know it was based in any kind of real logic, like that was his last name.
Yeah, that's a crazy story. Crazy story.
Oh, shit. I mean, I'm sorry to hear he killed himself. It sounded like he was getting the help he needed for a little bit there.
Yeah, it ended terribly. But it was.
I love how they stuck out while he was eating pizza.
Yeah, that's my favorite too. They're just chowing away. They're like doot, 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 sneaking out the door.
Been like, hey, can I get you some crazy bread?
He's I'm
just gonna duck out the back. Oh, hey, all right, babe, see ya.
I got my pizza. I was just hangry. I'm feeling better now.
Yeah, once you lose your hostages, you have of course you're gonna surrender. You have nothing else to go on.
I wonder why he wanted that book.
What's that book about? What was it called? The Widow's Son.
The Widow's Son. Here, it's Wikipedia, so I can click right into it. It's a series of 3 novels by Robert Anton Wilson, written after his... None of this is interesting.
Well?
Plot summary, adventures of... Oh, man. A word I can't pronounce. Sigismundo Celine. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even going to go down this route.
All right. The bottom line is this guy was mentally ill, and there was no logical reason why you would trade a hostage for this book.
For a book, yeah. Any book.
Yeah, any book.
What book would you ask for? I'd be like, I don't know, give me a comic book. Something to read while I'm waiting for this whole thing to end.
It'd have to be a first edition. A first edition of, I don't know. I really like Peter Benchley's Jaws.
Give me that.
It's a great book.
They'd probably get it for you, too.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not about to take human hostages to get a book collection, though.
I don't know much about negotiations and what they will give you, but they seem to, from the movies, the cops always seem to come up with what the criminal's asking for.
Yeah. And I want it within an hour. Well, I'm gonna need at least 2 hours to get that happen. You gotta put that kind of money together. You kidding me?
Oh, the Noid.
The Noid. Did the Noid ever have a speaking role, or he just kind of uttered gibberish and pulled on his ears?
I don't even remember.
He looked like a red bunny rabbit, kind of.
Right. Yeah, he was some guy in a bunny rabbit costume. That's pretty good.
That's about all he did.
Sounded like a gremlin.
Kinda.
Speaking of gremlins.
Oh.
From Variety, Gremlins 3 is just waiting on Spielberg to read and approve the script, says original lead actor Zach Galligan.
Yes.
Warner Brothers is incredibly interested.
Sure, Warner Brothers. What else do they have going on?
Well, they got this whole merger
I
thing.
know, I was kidding. That's a segue to another news story. Yeah, I mean, this has been rumored for so long. This is like Goonies 2.
Am I excited for this? I feel like I flip-flop sometimes when they start making these things that I don't want them to make sequels for because I'm afraid it's going to ruin the first one. Then there's every once in a while a movie like Gremlins 3 where I'm like, yeah, make that. Go ahead and try to make that. I'd like to see that modernized.
This was one that you named as a movie you'd like to see a sequel to, I think, when we did that show a couple of years ago.
Yeah, at least I'm consistent.
Except when you flip-flop.
Except when I flip-flop. I consistently flip-flop. But would it be a sequel like Gremlins 2 and be funny, or would it try to be more serious like Gremlins 1?
I would like to see it be more like 1 than 2.
I'd be okay with it being 2.
I mean, a healthy mix would be good. I feel like 2 went too slapstick.
Oh, it totally did.
Yeah.
Had Hulk Hogan
Hulk Hogan was in it. I was going to say, speaking of Hulk Hogan movies, hey, if you don't sit down back there, I'm going to come out there. What was his whole line?
Hey, brother, if you turn off that camera one more.
The projector. That's right.
Hey, brother.
Which didn't even make sense because in that case there, like the movie was like breaking the fourth wall and talking to the theater. It made no sense.
No, it made no sense. Nothing about it made sense.
Nothing about it made sense.
It was so different from the first one.
In a bad way.
But, it hit me at the right. It was like 1989 when that came out. I was of the right age. I was like.
All right, hear me out. This is what I want to see. I want to see a Gremlins 3 movie with the feel of Big Trouble in Little China.
Why the feel of that? That's closer to the first one.
Yeah, but there was still a little bit of funniness in there.
There was some funniness in the first movie.
Yeah. But I left all the wrong stuff, remember? Like when Phoebe Cates' dad got stuck in the chimney.
Oh, you laughed at that.
I laughed at that. It was more dark humor, I feel, in the first one. When they launched Mrs. Deagle out the second floor window on her stair chair, I thought that was hilarious.
That was kind of funny.
That was fantastic.
When they microwaved and put the one in the blender.
Yeah. But again, it was more dark. Where 2 was just complete slapstick insanity.
Yeah, it was so weird.
And they made that one that could talk. It was like a sophisticated gremlin. Nobody needed that.
Who played that? Who was the voice of that? It was like Tony. It was it was the guy from The Odd Couple. Tony Randall. Tony Randall. I had to look it up. Tony Randall. Remember that guy?
Yeah, I do.
Well, not sure what else to say about Gremlins, but I think I'm looking forward to it.
I would like to see it be more in that tone, though, of Big Trouble.
Well, I got Spielberg's number. I'll call him.
Let him know. So if it's not like that, don't sign off on this one, Steve.
Here's 2 bullshit stories. You want 2 bullshit stories?
I do.
You sent this one over. We were prefacing it.
Oh, this one pisses me off.
From Hollywood Reporter, Warner Brothers Discovery's post-split companies will be Warner Brothers and Discovery. Going right back to the original fucking hoo-ha.
I think I wrote to you, this is the biggest non-story stupid headline I may have ever read in my life.
Why?
Because there's no news in any of it. Hey, we're going to split Warner Brothers Discovery into 2 separate programs. And one's going to be called Warner Brothers, and the other one's going to be called Discovery. Well, no shit.
This is Aslov guy. This the endless genius that comes out of this guy.
Talk about phoning it in. That's as bad as Brad Bradley. Or Steve Stevens.
Yeah. You want a worse story?
Is there one?
Yeah, there's a worse one.
Oh.
From Variety. This is supposed to be Variety. Like, their stories are supposed to be credible and useful and,
Well, they give you variety. Some are and some are fucking pointless. So let's hear this one.
Jason Momoa records himself shaving for the first time in 6 years for Dune 3 filming.
You know what's terrible? I saw still photos from this video.
Did you really?
I don't give a shit. How did that show up on my fucking feed?
How is that news?
It's not.
He shaved his fucking face. Who cares?
Now if he was shaving his balls, now we got a story.
Oh my! Let's have a news article every time somebody shaves their face. I was like, what a slow news week if we're getting this story from Variety.
Yeah. I can't remember. I guess, when was he shaved? He was shaved for one of his roles.
In Conan. He did the Conan remake.
That's right.
Conan.
Not Conan.
I like what Adam Sandler calls whenever Adam Sandler talks about Conan O'Brien, he calls him Conan. Conan.
Yeah, but you're right. Not a news story.
Yeah, I told you earlier. I told you it's a slow news week. In fact, I only got one more story for us.
There's been a lot of this going around lately.
It's summer. Everybody's on vacation.
Yeah, it's true.
From the Department of Who Gives a Shit, Eddie Murphy says he's still doing that Pink Panther reboot. I'm Inspector Clouseau. Eddie Murphy, who is
Did we know about this?
I didn't know about it. But Eddie Murphy, who's trying to resurrect his career, is picking a Pink Panther remake.
Did you ever watch the original Pink Panthers?
It's hard to get through.
I'm not talking Steve Martin. I'm talking like the original, like British actor.
Yeah.
They were funny.
Oh, I didn't like them.
No?
Except for the guy that would jump out and do karate with him.
Yeah. He was trying to surprise attack him.
You must always be prepared. Would jump out. And, yeah, that was good. I did like that.
Yeah.
You like those?
I did.
What's the name of the actor?
Oh, I want to say Cleats, but that's not right, is it?
I want to say Clouseau, but that's
his character.
That's the character's name.
I thought it was John Cleats, but he was from Monty Python.
Let's ask AI. Who was the original actor of Clouseau from Pink Panther?
The original actor who played Inspector Clouseau in the Pink Panther films was Peter Sellers.
Peter Sellers, that's right.
How could I forget?
Yeah, I should have known that. I thought it was hilarious, though. I thought it was funny.
Really?
I mean, I was young. They came out like in the 70s, so like I saw them on repeat when I was 3, like in 83.
I think I hated him because they didn't have the Pink Panther in it.
I never liked the Pink Panther as a character.
Oh, really? I thought he was kind of cool. I liked that they had cartoons back in the day. I used to watch them.
That was Hanna-Barbera, right?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, you know who I didn't like? Maybe it wasn't even the Pink Panther. I didn't care for Snagglepuss.
That'll be the name of this episode. I didn't care for Snagglepuss.
That's a great tagline.
They tried to remake these with Steve Martin. Remember that?
Martin. Yeah, that's what I said. That's when I said I liked them, not the Steve Martin ones, the original.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even hear you say that.
Yeah. Yeah, they did remake them. And, Steve Martin did an okay Peter Sellers, but I don't know. They weren't the original for me.
Yeah.
The things that were funny about it were the things that were just knockoffs of Peter Sellers. But now Eddie Murphy, did we know this was supposed to be happening?
I just don't know why he's not picking better things. Like, he's Eddie Murphy. He's so fucking funny. But why does he think that anybody's going to give a damn about the Pink Panther in 2025?
That's a great question. I don't know.
He ought to get into Gremlins 3.
Yeah, I guess.
Why not?
I guess. So it said that Zach, what's his name?
It's Zach Who's What's it? You got it.
Zach Galifianakis. The guy from Gremlins.
Oh, Zach.
You know him. You met him at a con before.
I do. I'm blanking on his name already.
Does he have...
Zach Galligan.
Galligan, that's right. Does he have this information because we're to believe that he's going to be in the sequel?
Oh, how could he not have Billy?
Yeah, I don't know.
And he's available. I mean, he's been available for years.
Unless we're doing a hard pivot.
Oh, man. At least it's not a reboot. I want it to be this. Well, yeah, you're right. We don't know that.
You don't know that it's not a reboot. But if they're going to call it Gremlins 3, I hope it's a sequel. Yeah. I would hope he'd be in it, I guess. But does he have to be the star?
What if they came out with a whole different Gremlin design and a whole different gizmo? God, that would be horrible. That would be terrible.
The Mogwai is like the new Furby.
What if it's all CGI?
Yeah.
What if it's like that new Lilo and Stitch? What if it's...
Oh, yeah. Like it's like live action, but not.
Oh, I don't think I want this anymore.
That's probably how they're going to go with
probably.
It, too.
That's half the charm is these practical effects and these little puppets that run around.
Yeah. Oh, you just really brought up some good points. I'm not looking forward to this.
All right, we're going to call Steven.
Steve, all practical or nothing, my man.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to be tempted to use modern effects. You're going to use AI fucking shit. Don't do it.
Although the AI dog in Superman was much better than the AI Stitch in Lilo and Stitch.
You're saying AI. Was it AI or CG?
I'm sorry, CGI.
Okay. Whew, I was like,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I was like, do you know something I didn't hear?
No. I'm sorry. CGI is what I meant. You're right.
Yeah, they're still trying to sneak AI into things lightly.
Right.
Nobody wants to go full bore into the AI effects yet.
No, CGI.
Yeah.
I guess. But is that because dogs look real and dogs can look like dogs, as where Gremlins are just art? Like Stitch is not a real thing. Stitch is drawn.
What?
I just didn't think it merged in very well.
Stitch isn't real? Chase, cover your ears.
Project 626.
Have you seen that movie?
I mean, I've seen the original. I didn't see the new one.
You didn't see the remake?
It is on Disney Plus right now, I think.
Oh, damn. That's fast.
Maybe I'm making that up too. It's coming though. I saw it like on Disney Plus's app, but it could be coming soon.
I saw Minecraft is streaming already. I was thinking about watching Minecraft. I don't know.
If I can offer a word of advice, don't.
No? Chase,
No.
you agree, no? Maybe I'll watch it after I'm finished watching my Cheech and Chong movie. I'll be in the right state of mind,
say,
if you know what I'm saying.
You better be blasted. Well, you watch that. I guess I'll watch Death of a Unicorn. Maybe I'll find another documentary to watch. But yeah, man, we're coming down to the. We're in the dog days of summer here.
One more month to go, August. When do you go back to school? 20th.
Yeah, he's coming up. He has less than 3 weeks off now.
Oh, I remember that part of the summer. I'd start to get depressed. Started to go, oh, the fun is almost over.
He's being bored. He's ready to go back and do something. He can't keep himself entertained anymore.
Torment your sister.
Oh, there's enough of that going on. We have a trip coming up we went to Hershey Park this past week. I think I mentioned that on the last show because we recorded late.
Yeah. Did we talk about the death?
I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but yeah, a kid did drown on last Thursday at their water park.
Yeah, the first time anyone had
First time ever. And that park's been open forever. So their safety rating was through the roof. So I was surprised that was the first guest death ever. There was a death of an employee back in 1977, but never a guest death before this past week.
The happiest place on earth, I think they call Hershey Park.
Oh, that's the
Disney.
sweetest place.
Sweetest place on earth.
The sweetest place on earth. But we're going to Knoebels theme park on Monday.
I like Knoebels. Knoebels is like an old-fashioned kind of theme park.
It really is.
In rural Pennsylvania.
Yep, up in the mountains, cold cracker country. So we're heading up there. Other than that, though, man, this summer's pretty much shot in the ass. And I got to tell you, I'm ready for football season.
Oh, I'm going to training camp.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, this is something I didn't tell you about.
When's that happen?
August 14th.
Nice.
And then the next day, we're getting on a plane and going to Key West.
I knew Key West was coming up.
So we're going to miss an episode, I think.
Well. There's no news to talk about anyway.
I know. We're barely getting by.
Nice. Well, summer's coming to a close. Football season's starting up. Even college football's starting up, so soon be watching that on television. But until then, plenty of stupid things to watch on television, although I wouldn't recommend Minecraft, so Chase would disagree. Yeah, so until then, watch something stupid, and if you do, write in, tell us about it, and maybe we'll talk about it. Other than that, we'll talk to you next week.
You know what would be fun? If somebody wrote in and said, watch this, and it's a thing that neither you and I have seen, and we will force ourselves to watch it. Unlike I promised watching Jaws, I blew that promise, but I will promise, but let it be really bad.
Let it be really bad, okay. Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Yeah, all right. Send something in.
We're open to all suggestions. Tell a friend. Maybe they'll give us some suggestions, but you can both listen to us sit here and yammer on about it. And if this happens, we'll talk to you next week and see you then.
You can do it!